everyone, and welcome to Artfight Week 3, Part 1. Actually, Week 3 might only have Part 1 depending on various factors, but we'll see. But anyway, here's my profile if anyone wants to attack me, and I'll revenge you, or feel free to leave your user in the comments either. But with that, let's just get right into our first drawing. So our first drawing of the week is Melody by BBXD. Melody is their D&D character. He's a tiefling bard, College of Swords. He has a small scar on his left eyebrow. His passion is knives. Collecting them, maintenance. I can't speak today. His passion is knives. Collecting them, maintenance, fight. I can't speak today. His passion is knives. Collecting them, maintenance, fighting, and just plainly showing off with them. It's his favorite pastime. He also really enjoys singing as a hobby, but because of his name, people always assume he only sings for a living. Melody is incredibly smooth, and he melts people's hearts daily, but he is absolutely oblivious to it. He is just a kid who likes to give compliments. So, design-wise, can we again talk color palette, because the colors worked so well together, I didn't even bother to add my little multiply and overlay layers at the end. Now, part of the reason I do add those is if I'm, going crazy with the lighting, in that case, sometimes I need to do it because my lighting is off, and I made the lighting for this, fairly bright in comparison to, some of my other ones, but to be honest, this, color palette was, the most harmonious thing in the world, if I'm honest. This color palette, it's, listen, it's just gorgeous, to be honest. Just look at it, Everything, it just works so well together, and man, I love high-waisted pants and a crop jacket pairing. Also, those, pirate shirts. I know they're not called that, but you know what I'm talking about. The, man blouses. You get it. You get it. Anyway, the point is, peak character design paired with a character I would gladly die for equals me drawing this. Also, I read that description and immediately knew I had to include a knife in my drawing. I kind of wanted to draw a background full of knives on the walls and in holsters, and just ones that are maybe broken and needing to be fixed, or even just polished, scattered on the ground, but I can't draw backgrounds very well, and I also didn't want to ruin the drawing once I finished the sketch of the character, so I decided I didn't want to ruin it at that point, so we just made that sacrifice. Also, if you couldn't tell, I couldn't decide what I wanted the face to look like. I just kept changing it. I don't know, because I wanted to make the fact that he's this sweet kid that's just genuinely nice obvious, but I also wanted the fact that he's properly passionate about knives to show as well, and I kind of wanted him to be focused on maybe examining the knife either words. I settled on the former eventually, but I just kept switching between and during the speed paint because both are good, no? Other than that, I almost forgot his tail, but I remembered it, so we're going to pretend I didn't almost do that. And then I did the whole add random colors because they look pretty cool. Also, I'm correcting myself last video. I think it was last video anyway. I said tone and I meant shade, and I know in that video I said I was probably wrong, but I genuinely realized it 2 seconds after I uploaded it, and I just wasn't bothered to fix it. So here's my YouTube apology for spreading misinformation. Guys, it wasn't my fault. Let me just blame everyone else real quick, Anyway, so there's Melody. Thank you so much to BBXD for letting me use your wonderful OC for this video. Again, any socials I'm sent or find of these creators will be in the description, and moving on to the next character. So our next character is Saffron by ivysnot, and her description just says silly mode, so I had to draw her, On a more serious note, look at this design. I mean, the details, I really didn't do all these details justice because, oh my god, this design is just gorgeous, to be honest, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that none of my characters have a ton of details, but it's not near this amount of details because, to be quite honest, if I did it, it just wouldn't look good or harmonious. It would just look way too busy. So the amount of care and thought that goes into this design is just phenomenal, to be honest. The way the design is so busy while working so harmoniously together, and also without making it too busy, if you know what I mean. The amount of work that must have gone into designing Saffron is just absolutely insane, to be honest. Can we all agree that this is just an amazing design? Yeah, okay. Anyway, onto the speed paint. So I decided from the beginning that I was going to have her legs be consumed by the butterflies, and also that they were going to glow because I thought that would be cool. I did kind of underestimate the work involved with the idea, so it was a little less detailed than I originally planned. But I think the fact that the drawing itself is so dark hides that, and overall I really like this drawing. I mean, I think it turned out very well, all in all. Other than that, a lot of my process was the same. Though, I don't know, guys, I think it's obvious, but I haven't been doing this very long. I don't bring a whole lot of new to the old broken down table with dry rot that is YouTube. But anyway, Krita gave me a lot of grief while drawing this. I don't know why. And also, I was like mildly annoyed already for other reasons that had nothing to do with doing art. So I was kind of getting annoyed at this drawing while coloring the hair, but then said annoyance immediately went away when I moved on. One, because Krita started working properly, thank God. And two, I think drawing something with so much detail is honestly very therapeutic because I calmed right down. So thanks, Saffron. I was angrily scribbling for a bit there. That's a little bit of a funny image when you think about it. Anyway, here's my take on Saffron. Thank you, ivysnot, for letting me use your absolutely gorgeous OC. And let's move on to our last OC of this part of the week. Anyway, the last one we're doing today is Storyteller 2 by... Okay, so listen, this is my best friend's account, and said best friend has changed their username recently, or well, at least this year, I don't know how recent it was, to, I'm gonna need you to forgive me in advance for saying this, but they changed it to Squirtward. Yeah, I'm not saying that username again, so if said best friend is watching this, why do you do this to me? Actually, if I'm honest, I've already had a little bit of this conversation with her, and when I was asking if I could include her OC, and I said, fuck your username, but, you know, I'm just an angel, and I would never curse, so, Anyway, you're probably wondering where the character description is. There isn't one, so there goes that section. Yeah. Look, there's an empty section in this video now because of you. How do you feel? Watch or not watch this video. Also, I guess I gotta talk about the design. I mean, he's a weasel. My best friend, if you can't tell, really likes weasels. And, I mean, she also likes cowboys, but that's not obvious when it comes to this character. Also, if you're my best friend, don't watch this, skip ahead, this bit is not for you. Okay, so if she's probably gone now, so I actually do really like her art style. It's, you know, it's obviously based on older cartoons, and it's probably because it is based on older cartoons, but it's just a cozy art style, to be honest. Like, you know, you kind of want to curl up and watch the TV show. Like, you know, you kind of want to curl up on the couch with a blanket, maybe some hot chocolate, and just watch a TV show with these characters, you know? And I would like to see a TV show with these characters, you know, what are you going to do about it? Unfortunately, threatening violence is illegal, but, you know, I feel like I could get away with it if you guys really wanted me to force a TV show out of her, just saying, because, you know, we can agree, she designed some good characters. And it's a very nice art style. Just let me know. I'll hook you up. So anyway, Speedpaint. Meet biblically accurate Storyteller 2. Yeah, I can't draw anthropomorphic animals, and I don't know if you've noticed, but our styles are very different. So for last Artfight and this Artfight, I just picked a character to draw more like realistically. And she furrifies my character, so we're even. Okay, it's a deal, and you know, it's a deal we got going on at the moment. So to anyone confused with the random weasel in my attacks, that's why. Anyway, so for this one, I needed a reference of a weasel, and I know what you're going to say. I know, I found the perfect reference picture. Also, I know, more than one reference photo in a video I made, that is crazy, and we may never recover. Then I literally just pretty much did the same process I do with regular, like, people, and just added the little random colors at the end, and shebang, it's done. Anyway, so that's the last character of this video. Please give the lovely creators featured in this video some love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye. Also, Irish word of the week is prati, which means potatoes, and I can't believe I've gone this long without using that one in a video, actually.